A very warm good evening to one and all. Welcome back to the today's session. Today's our guest speaker sir is Dr. Vaibhav Jain sir. Agriculture is the backbone of the country, and homeopathy, which is the second largest fraternity in the medicine. By combining all this, sir is doing a wonderful job as an agrohomeopath and also clinician. We welcome you, sir. We welcome you from Team Aisha and from our media partner Homeopathy 360 Degrees. Today's sir topic will be regarding agrohomeopathy emerging field in new age agriculture. And coming on to the small introduction regarding sir. Sir is a well versed with agrohomeopath with a scientific mind and artistic heart, and sir has devoted all the last 9 years in advancing agrohomeopathy, applying homeopathy remedies to support the health of the plants, animals, and humans alike, along with the busy clinical practice. We welcome you, sir. The session is hand over to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Should I share the screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Is it visible? My slides are visible?
No, sir. Actually.
Wait a minute. Now it's visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Should I start?
Hanji, sir. Yes, sir.
So very good evening, a warm good evening to all of you. First of all, I'm very much thankful to ICIA for organizing this and inviting me, and Homeopathy 360 for doing wonderful job in the field of homeopathy. So today I'm here to present some of my experiences related to agrohomeopathy. I'm Dr. Vaibhav Jain, practicing since last 9 years with homeopathy in agriculture. I'm based in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. So let's start. So today we will talk about the use of homeopathy in the field of agriculture. So first, what is agrohomeopathy? So agrohomeopathy is the specialized area of homeopathy practice used to treat plants. Homeopathy medicines can be used in agriculture from seed germination to crop production and for various purposes. Like what we can do with homeopathy, we can treat the soil also. If our soil is, we can say, not fertile, there is some infertility sort of issues in our soil, then we can treat the soil also with homeopathy. We can treat our seeds to increase the germination rate in the seeds. We can treat with homeopathy. And related to agriculture related any kind of problem, we can treat with homeopathy, like any kind of pest attack, any kind of insect attack, any kind of fungus infections. If we have our soil with any kind of fungus or germination problem, then we can treat all these issues with homeopathy. Means we have end-to-end solution in agrohomeopathy for our agriculture. So what is the need of having one more practice or agrohomeopathy? So we have conventional agriculture, we have organic farming. So if you ask me that what is the need of doing agrohomeopathy, so to understand this, we need to understand the conventional agriculture first and organic. So in conventional agriculture, there are some limitations. There are some limitation of every kind of practices. So in traditional agriculture, what we do, one of the biggest problem with traditional agriculture is that it kills the life of microbes in the topsoil and subsoil. हम क्या करते हैं, what we are doing in traditional agriculture, we use so many chemicals. You must have heard about the heavy usage of chemicals in agriculture, and due to that there are so many diseases are nowadays observed in humans, like we have so many autoimmune diseases nowadays, hormonal diseases, so many allergies we found in our patients. So because of that heavy usage of chemicals, our soil is contaminated. What we are eating is adulterated food. You know what? So the soil is also affected somehow, and the fertility of soil is affected. And if we say अगर हमारा soil infertile है, तो उससे ग्रो किया हुआ फूड फर्टाइल कैसे हो सकता है, right? So what we found nowadays, there are so many issues of infertility nowadays in human beings, right? And it must be because of the infertility of our soil. पहले कभी आपने ये सुना है क्या कि हमें किसी डाइटिशियंस की जरूरत पड़ती थी? Nowadays we need our dietitians. We need to, you know, calculate the food, calculate the calories, whatever we are eating, we need to calculate that. For that we need a consultant, राइट? पहले कभी आपने हमारे ग्रैंडफादर ग्रैंडमदर्स को सुना कभी कि हमने किसी डाइटिशियंस की सलाह लेते हुए? इसलिए क्योंकि अभी डाइटिशियंस की जरूरत पड़ रही है, बिकॉज आवर फूड इज कंटेमिनेटेड, whatever we are eating is adulterated. बहुत ज्यादा मिलावट वाला खाना खा रहे हैं, तो हमें नहीं पता है कि हम जो भी खा रहे हैं वो कितना न्यूट्रिशियस है. तो वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट दैट न्यूट्रिशन इन अवर फूड, राइट? And the supplement, whatever we are eating, is how much supplements in our food we didn't know. And along with this, there are so many allergies we found in our patient nowadays, like gluten allergy. है ना, बहुत सारे पेशेंट्स आते हैं जो कहते हैं कि we have a allergy with gluten, we have food allergies, we have dairy product allergies. आपने पहले कभी नहीं देखा होगा कि पेशेंट्स में ये जो एलर्जीज है ये बहुत कॉमनली पाई जाती हो. सो प्रॉब्लम इज, where is the problem? The gluten is not a problem, the dairy product is not a problem, the product problem is adulteration. जो मिलावट हुई, that is the issue. Need is somehow we need dairy products also for the supplements, to fulfill the supplements of our daily diet, but we need to remove the adulteration. Whatever we are eating is heavy chemical based, so we need to reduce the chemical residue from our food, right? And how we can calculate this in our form, how could we understand this? So we have to remove the cause of this, cause of the disease, that is fundamental cause. Our master Hahnemann speaks about, you know, the fundamental cause. We need to find out the fundamental cause, and whatever we are consuming is contaminated, so we need to find the cause of fundamental cause of all these problems. And also we are using heavy fertilizers like DAP, NPK. You must have heard about farmers are using heavy NPK, DAP, urea nowadays. So these all are chemical based, and somehow they create problems in humans. Many diseases, like I must say, we found diabetes in children's nowadays, right? So we need to eradicate this. So these are the challenges of traditional agriculture. Now, what is the impact of doing this conventional agriculture? Depletion of nutrients. Because of the chemic chemicals, the nutrition level in the soil is depleted somehow. Deforestation. What we are doing?
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt, sir.
Yes.
Actually, PPT is not moving, sir. Actually, sorry to interrupt, sir.
So I'll stop sharing and reshare again. Just wait. It's visible now?
Visible, sir. For the better experience, can we have the full screen, sir? For the
Yeah,
better experience.
yes,
Yes, sir.
did that.
Okay.
Yes. So, impact. Uh, if we do the conventional agriculture, these are the issues, impacts of doing traditional agriculture: depletion of nutrients, deforestation. We are cutting down the trees for shifting the land. Nowadays we are living in urban cities, and to make our city urban, we have to, cut the trees, and that area we have to, use for the making our cities urbanize. Then soil erosion is one of the major issues by doing this traditional agriculture. Now, when we talk about the organic farming, अब आप कहेंगे कि we have organic farming, so what is the need of any other process? So traditional in organic farming, there are some challenges. First is very most important thing is weed control. In traditional agriculture, we have chemicals like weedicide. We have to, herbicide we have to control the weeds. But when we talk about organic farming, there is no solution to control the weeds. So this is the major challenge we have in organic farming. Then second is production cost. The chemical compared to organic procedures, chemical are somehow little less costly. बट इन व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग, तो वहां पे जितने भी प्रोसेसेस होते हैं उनका प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट बहुत हाई होता है. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट, whatever we bought from market which is organic is somehow little costly, right? If you bought any kind of organic product from market, it is somehow little higher priced. So this is also kind of a problem in organic farming. Then third is maintaining the adequate yield, because we have a daily, we can say हमारा जो population है day by day increasing, and we can't have so many farmers who are doing organic farming, so we can't maintain the yield for each and everyone. So this is also a major issue with organic farming. Then also maintaining the soil fertility and crop nutrition, because we are not using any kind of DAP, NPK or any fertilizer here in organic farming. We use cow dung manure. We use vermi compost for to give the nutrition, the supplements to our soil. Then of course, to control the insect and pest diseases, we somehow we don't have the complete solutions in organic farming to control our crop from insect or pest attack or fungus attack. So these are the challenges of organic farming. So there are two issues. First, in sustainable, in regular practice, we use chemical, and in organic practice, we don't have the proper yield. So if we have one more solution, we are looking for sustainable agriculture. What we propose? We propose sustainable agriculture. What is the purpose? To save our soil. मिट्टी है तो सब कुछ है. अगर हमारा soil अच्छा नहीं होगा, तो हमारी future generations को हम कैसे एक अच्छा food दे सकेंगे? We can the purpose of doing agrohomeopathy to produce safe and sufficient high quality food, right? So if we get one more solution in the practice of agriculture, isn't that good? So introducing agrohomeopathy, the safe, sustainable way for agriculture. So let's try to understand a little bit about agrohomeopathy. We all know that in homeopathy we use ultra high dilution of homeopathy medicines. Our medicines are highly diluted, so there is no kind of chemical or chemical residue in our medicines, right? So what we need in agriculture, we try to reduce the chemical residue, right? So when we use homeopathy medicines in our agriculture, there's no chemical we are using, right? We all know that homeopathy medicines are cost effective compared to any other pathy. So they are so cheaper. We can reduce the cost of farming. We can benefit our farmers with the use of agriculture, with the use of homeopathy in agriculture, right? Now, let's understand a little bit about homeopathy. You all are homeopaths, so I'm not going more into this introduction. Our master, our father of homeopathy, Hahnemann, he shows the law of similimum. It actually based on the principle of similia. In Bhagavad Gita also it is written that vishasya vish aushdam, matlab vish hi vish ki dawa hai. And the whole principle of homeopathy is based on this, right? So now let's talk about little bit about some recent researches. Agrohomeopathy is one of the newest approach in agriculture research. I have done so many experiments with farmers, with research institutions, and I'll get to know that homeopathy medicines works wonders in agriculture because our plants are so pure in the environment. If we give homeopathy medicines, they react very fast, right? So potentized homeopathy medicine can alter the physiological activity of plant. We can alter the physiological activity, phytoconstitutions with homeopathy medicine. It can alter the rate of enzymatic activity, total sugar, protein, and chlorophyll content in the plant, right? If we can increase the photosynthesis process through homeopathy, then the chlorophyll content is increased and our plant will go healthy, right? What we can do, eradicate the biotic and abiotic stresses up to some extent. There are so many things which affect our crop, which alter uh, the production, which is biotic and abiotic stresses. We can up to some extent we can change the effect of this abiotic and biotic stresses, but the proper selection of homeopathic drug is needed. And because it is used in very small amount, it somehow help our agriculture in our farmers to grow a very nutritious and good quality of food. Then what is the advantages of using agrohomeopathy? Homeopathic drugs are cost effective. As I said, these are the cost effective medicines as compared to chemical fertilizer, and it's required in very less amount. बहुत कम अमाउंट में, इफ आई गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, जब भी हम कंपेयर करते हैं इसको केमिकल्स या ऑर्गेनिक से, तो वहाँ का डोसेस जो बेसिक डोजेस होता है, इफ वी यूज एनी काइंड ऑफ पेस्टिसाइड, सपोज if there is a standard dose of pesticide is 10 ml in 1 liter water, we use 10 drops. We use 10 drops in 1 liter water. It is enough to see the changes in our crops. So this much less amount we are using with homeopathy. For that reason, agrohomeopathy can be a good alternative to traditional agriculture and pest control method in India. We are using so many chemicals in traditional agriculture, and this agrochemical industry is somehow, बहुत बड़ा industry है, and they are using so many chemicals, or because of the lack of awareness in the farmers, they don't have the knowledge that what kind of chemicals are hazardous for our ecosystem, what kind of what kind of quantity we have to use. They are unknowingly using the high amount of chemicals in our agriculture. So we can somehow help our farmers, our agriculture, our environment to reduce the the pollution, or what we can say, pollution from the agriculture. Agrohomeopathy can also be practiced by combining with other biofertile. I'm not saying that we have to stop using the organic practices. We can incorporate agrohomeopathy along with organic practices, so that we can reduce the dependency of chemical fertilizers. If we can reduce some amount of chemicals usage from agriculture, it would be a somehow it would be a good thing.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Actually, PPT is not running, sir. Actually.
Running yet. I'll stop sharing and again share. Issue, I think. So, it's visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, when we go into history, Mr. V.D. Kaviraj, he is the man behind agrohomeopathy. I'm saying him the father of agrohomeopathy. He first used homeopathy medicines in agriculture. First time he treated the apple tree with the use of belladonna, and he opened the door to agriculture research in agrohomeopathy. He preferred lower potencies also, but nowadays I have also observed that sometimes we need to use higher potencies in some conditions, like if we have some acute sudden attack of any insect or pest, sometimes we need to use higher potencies also. The rate of seed germination can be increased under salt stress condition. There is a study where the scientists have used natrum muraticum 200 potency to increase the seed germination rate in salt stress condition in the soil, and CP also, right? Some more experiments. Let's talk about some more experiments. There are several other applications of homeopathy drugs in soil quality improvement, commercially important secondary metabolite production, homeopathic drug. There is a study in 2009 where arsenic, alum, and sulfur is used to increase the essential oil content in milk. एक स्टडी हुआ था जिसमें देखा गया कि मिंट में अगर होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन आर्सेनिक, एल्बम और सल्फर का यूज किया जाए तो मिंट में ऑयल, essential oil content को बढ़ाया जा सकता है. There's a study, and they also worked with 18 different drugs on soil microbe, where solanum, there we have a medicine, solanum, was found to effective to increase the microbial efficiency, and magnesium carbonicum was responsible for decrease the microbial efficiency. So what we can say, we can alter the microbial activity also with homeopathy medicines, right? So what is the gist of saying all these things? We just need to apply the similia principle and observe keenly. हमें क्या करना है, सिमिलिया प्रिंसिपल के अकॉर्डिंग हमारे प्लांट की एबनॉर्मल सिम्टम्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना है, हमारी होम्योपैथी रेमेडी के साथ सिम्टम्स को मैच करना है, कीनली ऑब्जर्व करना है हमारे प्लांट्स को, एंड सिलेक्ट द रेमेडी एंड जस्ट अप्लाई। हम कर क्या सकते हैं? एग्रो होम्योपैथी से वी कैन ट्रीट फंगल डिसीजेज इन प्लांट्स, वी कैन ट्रीट वायरल डिसीजेज, environmental shock like sudden increase in the heat, sudden heavy rains. We can treat our plants from sudden shocks, insect attacks. Now let's talk about some common plant problems. So there are several problems related to pest in agriculture, and we have a wonderful remedy, semicifuga. You all must know about this remedy. It is a remedy from Ranunculacea family, and when we use this remedy uh, in the condition of sticky secretions in the flowers, and leaves are somehow affected with sticky substance or rolled up, then we use the remedy semicifuga, and it will help. Definitely it uncurl the leaf, so you must use this remedy, especially in roses. Then we have a remedy coccinella, and it is made up of this beetle. You can see the beetle in the slide. This crude
Uh,
form.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Actually, slides are not moving, sir. Can you go on to the next slide, sir? Like clicking it?
Is it
Yes, sir.
is it movable now?
No, sir. The next slide, sir.
This is white fly.
No, sir. It got stuck up with history, sir.
Okay, I'll reshare again then. Some problem.
Yes, sir. Now it is visible, sir.
Yeah, it's moving now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the remedy coccinella. It helps to control the pest. If our crop has affected with such kind of beetles, then we have a remedy coccinella. It's made up from the crude form of this beetle, so it will help to uh, repel the beetle from our crops. Then whitefly. This is the major issues with some of the crops, like in chilies. These are the major issue of attack due to this attack of whitefly. There is a cycle, this whitefly attack on the crop, then they suck the sap, the जो प्लांट का रस होता है, पौधों का जो रस होता है, they suck the sap of the plant, then they secrete a sticky glue like secretion. It's a kind of a honey kind of secretion, which attracts other insect like thrips, mites, and fungus too. And this will create a kind of a layer, sticky layer on the top surface of our leaves. And due to that, the photosynthesis process is somehow stopped, and our plant get go into death. So this is the major issues farmers are facing nowadays with the vegetable crops. So in homeopathy, we have a remedy sorinum. It's a remedy which we used for weak plants sensitive to colds. If our in a homeopathy, in humans we use this remedy for cold, right? And there is a remedy sulfur, which is we used for many skin diseases. It's a great antisoric remedy. We all know that. For skin condition, we use in agrohomeopathy. We use sulfur to reduce the fungal attack, and if our plant is so thirsty, अगर हमारे plants बहुत जल्दी सूख रहे हैं, उनको पानी का नीड जो है वो बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है, तो we use sulfur in some cases, right? Then is it moving now? Aphids,
Actually,
not again.
actually, no, sir. I
Um,
think I think it should be done manually. It seems like clicking on it after the slide has been completed.
okay,
Yes, we can do the slide share, sir. Slideshow.
okay, slide, so I'll do that.
Yes, sir.
It's automatically stop sharing. Okay, I'll do the slideshow now. Slide. So सल्फर की बात कर रहे थे हम। तो सल्फर जो होता है एक तरह का एंटीसोरिक रेमेडी है, जो कि हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा फंगल डिसीजेस में यूज करते हैं। एंड वी व्हेन वी सॉ सच काइंड ऑफ रिंगवर्म, फंगल ringworms in the plants also, we use sulfur. And there is a study which shows that with the use of homeopathic medicine sulfur, it inhibits 100% growth of Aspergillus parasiticus. You know about the Aspergillus. This is a fungal disease, fungal parasite, which actually attack in humans also, in plants also. So with homeopathy, we can treat 100% this condition, right? Now, again, I think now, if you ask me the mechanism behind the agrohomeopathy, so what agrohomeopathy medicines does in the agriculture, it actually strengthen the plant from inside out and improve the resistance. You know, if our plants get immunity of our plant get reduced, then we can improve the immunity of our plant, and we can reduce the attack of pest and insect, right? So if we say that farming without pesticide, we can take the organic farming to a whole new level with agrohomeopathy, right? So what kind of opportunities we have in agrohomeopathy? Let's talk about some opportunities now. Is it visible? Slides are going well or not?
Sir, it got stuck up with antifungal, sir. It will be better if we can start the slideshow, sir.
Do that only. Okay, just a minute. So opportunities. Now it's good.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of opportunities we have in agrohomeopathy? So very first opportunity we have, farming with agrohomeopathy medicine will have a tradition. We have additional health benefits. अगर हम homeopathy medicines से ही हमारा फार्मिंग करेंगे और जो प्रोडक्ट हमारे पास हार्वेस्ट के बाद आएंगे, विच आर कंप्लीटली रेसिड्यू फ्री, केमिकल रेसिड्यू फ्री, सो अगर वो कंज्यूम हम जब वो कंज्यूम करते हैं, सो वी कैन ऑब्जर्व द डिसीज कंडीशन इन ह्यूमंस. It may be a kind of a study. If we grow homeopathic food, homeopathically grown vegetables or fruits, and given to a particular kind of sample size, like for few people we advise them to take this kind of food only, and the other people, those who are using the regular food which are available in the market, then we can comparatively study that how much they affect with the diseases or any kind of allergies. So this must be a kind of study in public health awareness. Then we can help organic farmers. There are so many challenges we have in organic farming, so we can treat the challenges like pest and disease conditions. We can treat with agrohomeopathy. We can collaborate with organic farmer, and we can treat the issues whatever they are facing. Then pharmaceuticals. uh, in the making of medicinal plants, we can grow such kind of plants which are using in making medicines, like when we talk about pulsatilla, belladonna, ignatia, nux vomica, these all are the medicines coming from the plant kingdom. So have you ever think that whatever medicines which we are using in potentized form, the source of that medicine is प्योर और नॉट? कभी हमने सोचा है क्या कि जो भी हम मेडिसिन यूज करते हैं उसका जो सोर्स है, अगर वो प्लांट सोर्स है, तो क्या वो सच में प्योर फॉर्म में आया है, या वो डिसीज था, या उसमें केमिकल रहा होगा? अगर ऐसा होता है तो you can think why sometimes our medicines are not working, the quality of our medicines which we are using. If the source is infected, if the source is not pure, then whatever medicines we are using is not up to the mark. So it must be a very good thing if we can grow our own medicinal plant and potentize them, and then use the homeopathic medicines, which must be a very good quality of medicines we can produce. Then it's chemical free, totally chemical free. There is no genetic modification when we create use the medicines from our own produce medicinal plants. It must be organic and very healthy. Then the other sector is, we can develop this branch. This is a very new branch in uh, homeopathy, I would say. If we can make it a special branch of homeopathy, which will help to collect the more data effectiveness of homeopathy, then it will be a kind of answer to all those people who are saying that how homeopathy works, it is a kind of a placebo. अगर हमारे प्लांट्स, अगर हमारे इन्वायरमेंट में अगर हम होम्योपैथी से थोड़ा भी चेंज ला सके, अगर हमारे प्लांट्स में इफेक्ट आ रहा है, वो अगर रिएक्शन शो करते हैं होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन के साथ, हाउ वी कैन से इट इज, इनके पास तो दिमाग नहीं होता है ना, वो तो सोच नहीं सकते, तो हाउ एनीबडी कैन से दैट दीज मेडिसिन आर placebo effect? So we can, it will be a kind of answer to all those critics who says that homeopathy is a placebo effect, placebo science. So this also we can do with the agrohomeopathy research. Then of course kitchen gardening, we can use the homeopathy medicines to produce our own food. If we can produce our own food, then there are so many kind of health issues we can eradicate from our society. Like I have so many patients that who are saying that we have such kind of allergies. They have sometimes they have allergy with some particular chemicals. So I'll suggest them to grow their own food. I have, consult so many terrace gardeners, terrace owners who are, interested to grow their own food. So I'll suggest them to grow their own food and, eat up. Then their problems of allergies somehow, from some extent, it reduces. So we can grow our own food from agrohomeopathy, and we can reduce the health issues from the society. Then there are some of the experiences I have, and some of the experiments I did, and the results are extremely good. So I'll show some of the results. So here are some vegetables and fruits. Just have a look. So this is orange, which we have grown in our own terrace. This is a Chinese orange. Then there are so many vegetables we are growing in our own terrace. And these are 100% with homeopathy. There's So we never ever use any kind of chemical, and with all this vegetables and fruits are grown with homeopathy, 100% with homeopathy. These are some flowers we have in our garden, which are grown with homeopathy only. We have bougainvilleas, we have the hibiscus, we have roses, we have adenium, we have. So all this are grown with homeopathy only in our own terrace garden. Then we have we develop some demo farms every year in the Baramati. So every year we organize a kind of KVK organize a kind of a Krishik Mela where so many people, so many farmers are coming to visit and see the new kind of agriculture techniques. So where we use develop some homeopathic kind of plots where we use homeopathy only to grow particular crops. So have a look.
This is our tomato crop, grown only with homeopathy. And if you can see, the leaf size is huge and number of tomatoes which came in one plant is also more than any other normally treated plant. If you open up this tomato and see, it's very pulpy, juicy, and has delicious taste. So, what are you waiting for? Just switch to agrohomeopathy and experience the magic yourself.
Some also some of the vegetable crop we also
So
have
today
grown with
I'm going to
homeopathy.
show you magic of agrohomeopathy. So this is for all my viewers. All these crops are grown with homeopathic medicines, no chemicals, no pesticide, no fertilizer, and nothing artificial. As you can see, the tomato, brinjal, bottle gourd, cucumber, all these plants in that whole plot is dedicated to homeopathic medicines. You can also visit KVK Baramati and see the magic of agrohomeopathy.
Also, we are reaching to the India's biggest orange producer. We are working with some orange farmers to help them to reduce the use of chemicals in the farming, orange farming. Then there is some kind of transformation I have observed with homeopathy. This is a capsicum plant, and there is a very common problem, which is a mosaic virus attack, which is very common in some of the crop like tomato and in chilies. This mosaic virus attack is very common, and people are very frustrated with such disease. There is no treatment in agrochemicals in organic to eradicate this mosaic virus attack. But we have applied medicine Thuja and Azadirachta indica, and you can see the changes. This leaf is firstly when it attacked with mosaic virus, it completely curled, it shrinked completely, and when we use these two remedies, this is uncurl and the plant is growing very wonderfully. So we can do this with homeopathy. Then we have also we did a experiment at Varanasi International Airport. It's 3 years back. I have a call from a director from International Airport Varanasi. She said you are growing plants very well with homeopathy, but I really wanted to reduce the growth of plant in our area. So there is so many weeds are growing unnecessarily in the runway areas, and to reduce the uh, cost of this kind of practices, they need some organic way. They need some kind of alternate way to reduce this weeds. So she said, if you are you can do something with homeopathy, then please do it. Then we use some medicines to for this particular place. We have allotted a particular place, and we use homeopathy medicines to control the weed development here in this. So we got wonderful results with some of the weeds, and we can reduce the cost of their expenses. Manually they have to remove the weeds previously. So the cost, 80% cost we can reduce from using homeopathy. And we got this certificate from the airport authorities of India to reduce that reduce the amount, this the cost of their investments. And then uh, we also used homeopathy medicines to this grapes farmer which is based in Nasik. uh, this last 3 years we are working with this farmer, and last year they got best grapes award in Maharashtra. This is 100% with homeopathy. There are three parameters they consider for the giving them the best grapes award, which is sweetness, color, and size. So with homeopathy medicine, we achieve this all these three parameters. So along with this, we in horticulture we have worked with guava farmer. We have worked with this sugarcane farmers. We have the farmers from orange. We have many works with horticulture farmers. Then mango farmers. There's one mango farmer we have, and initially we use homeopathy medicines for the growth only, but from last 4 years we are working with this farmer, and this farmer have the patent of specific mango to basic do to patent this farmer have now for mango. One mango is of around 3.5 kgs, which is Sharad mango, and another one is 2.5 kg, which is completely 100% with homeopathy. And uh, the government is this mango is tested with 112 testings. After that, they says there's 100% residue free. All the 112 reports are saying that this mango is 100% residue free. So now this farmer is spread this kind of practice with other farmers to spread. He's spreading the homeopathy along with us, and he's very happy. Then again, why we are using agrohomeopathy? Because it is completely safe. There are so many things which we can say that agrohomeopathy is very useful. The first thing is very safe, residue free, chemical free, very affordable, the cost effective. It meets the challenges of organic and ecological farming. There is no chemical residue, because our product, whatever we are harvesting from last 4 5 years, are chemically nil. There is no kind of chemical residue in the product we are harvesting with homeopathy. We can use homeopathy for edible, non-edible, medicinal, and crash crop with no after effect at all. It is completely safe and better option over prevalent chemical usage in agriculture industry. It is also a better alternative to conventional agriculture, right? So my whole aim, if we can, I can reduce 1% of chemical from the agriculture, it is the work done from me, I would say. So if we can have some more studies, I'm working with so many colleges nowadays. I'm guiding so many students to for STSH projects, for PhD projects, for agrohomeopathy. And if we can, with the researches or with the experiments, if we can reduce some extent chemicals from some extents, then it will be a great achievement for us. So it needs so many efforts, it needs so many experiments to prove this. And I'm also available in my Instagram page, Agrohomeopathy. You can follow my Agrohomeopathy page. Whatever I have learned, whatever experiments I did, I regularly post on my Instagram page. You can anytime email me. You can chat on my WhatsApp using this number. So this is all about agrohomeopathy today. So thank you so much, the team ICIA and Homeopathy 360, and all the all the viewers who are listening me from last 1.5 hours. And let's make the agrohomeopathy a movement and contribute to a greener world in our own way. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. If you have any kind of question or queries, it's welcome. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for enlightening us. Such a great honor, sir, for the webinar. Respected participants, the question and answer session is open. You could ask the questions. Sir, one has asked what books we should study to learn more about agrohomeopathy.
So there's no any kind of book available in the market with agrohomeopathy. But yes, there are some articles are available on the internet. You can follow that articles and learn about agrohomeopathy.
Sir, other question is which medicine is used to control the weeds, sir?
So there are so many medicines which we can use to reduce the weed, but it is depends. As I initially I say, we have to match the symptoms. So in Varanasi airport, we have used around 5 or 6 remedies which are useful to reduce the growth of weeds, and it depends that what kind of weed we are treating. So we have around 15 16 types of weeds over there, and we use 4 or 5 remedies like ruta we have used, gelsemium we have used, semicifiga we have used. So it depends, you have to match the symptoms, then only you can select the remedy.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in wheat, seed germination start. So, what to do? This is the question, sir. I think participants should be more clear about the question. Moving on to the next question: how to select potency, sir?
Potency. So in humans, we use potencies with if we found the symptoms very prominently, or the experience level of experience, if we can say, then we select the remedy. If the in plants also the sensitivity is too high, so I generally prefer low potencies. But if the cause is very acute, like sudden attack of any kind of weather attack, suddenly बारिश हो गया, suddenly बहुत ड्राई हो गया, अगर आपके प्लांट में आपने 3 दिन 4 दिन तक पानी नहीं दिया, तो डिहाइड्रेशन शॉक के कारण आपका प्लांट जो है वो डेथ हो जाती है. तो उस केसेस में हम हायर पोटेंसीज पे जंप करते हैं. अदरवाइज लो पोटेंसीज ऑलवेज वर्क्स वंडर्स. 6C 3C 12C, that is enough.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, which medicine is used for the side of codex of adenium plant?
For what?
Which medicine is used for the size of codex of adenium plant?
Size. So you, if you want to grow the cortex of adenium, you can use calcarea carb and calcarea phos. It definitely gives strength to your plant and the increase the cortex of the adenium. You can try this remedy. Any other question?
Sir, yes, sir. One have asked the question like this, sir. How to control the diseases, some of the common diseases in wheat plant like geru? What are the precautions to be taken and the medicines to be given to the plant to for the healthy growth?
For the healthy growth, I always suggest the remedy Silesia because it is a kind of a building block element from our plant. So you can use Silesia, safer side. It gives the strength to your plant and definitely grow your plant very well. So you can always use Silesia in low potencies, use in 3C, 6C, and the medicinal amount is you can use the ratio is 1 is to 100, matlab 1 ml for 1 liter. So in that ratio, you can use homeopathic medicine in agriculture.
Yes, sir. Moving on to the next question, sir. Which medicine can be used for good germination, seed germination? I hope, sir.
Seed
Yes, sir.
germination, there are so many remedies, but it depends what kind of seeds you are growing. है ना. Sometimes the few seeds are very hard. There are some seeds which are chemically treated. Then we have to select the remedy accordingly. But if you want to use basic remedy, you can use arnica for the seed germination. Overnight you have to dip the seeds in the solution of arnica, same 1 ml for 1 liter, and overnight you have to keep the seeds in the this mixture, medicine mixture.
Yes, sir. Sir, since you have mentioned higher and lower potencies of some medicines also, they are asking about the repetition of doses also, sir.
It depends. Repetition, it depends on your observations. Sometimes a single dose works wonders. So for initially, you have to observe your plant. If you give if you give 1 dose of suppose carbo veg, then you have to observe your plant for next 12 hours. If there is no change in your plant, then you have to give the another dose or you have to change the remedy. It depends on your observations.
Sir, then moving on to the next question, sir. What about the browning of leaves in cold weather? How can we treat that?
Browning is not only due to the weather, sometimes due to the nutritional deficiency. You have to find out the exact cause of this browning. So sometimes due to low nutritional level, sometimes the minerals are not enough in your plant, then it happens. Like sometimes the level of carbon, nitrogen, or other minerals, boron, or deficiency. Due to that, also your leaves, plant leaves, are get brown.
Okay, sir. What are the preventive medicine for plants with any disease? This is the next question, sir.
Preventive. Preventively, you can use one remedy which is make from Azadirachta indica. You can use one remedy which is a kind of an antiseptic medicine for your plant. We can use uh, chelidonium also. You can use this remedy, and silesia. Always use silesia. It gives better health to your plant, and also you can use Ocimum basilicum. It is also kind of an antiseptic remedy. It prevents your plant from many insect and pest.
Sir, actually, the next question is, can we use biochemic in Silesia, CP, borax?
Yes, yes, you can use biochemic remedies. Yes, it helps definitely.
Okay, sir. Medicines which can affect more blooming of flowers in fruit type plants. The
Hmm?
one of the participants.
Sorry, sorry.
Uh,
Can you please repeat?
Medicines which can affect more blooming of flowers in fruit type of plants.
For blooming
The
in fruit plants.
हाँ
So
हाँ जी sir.
for blooming, you can use Natrum muraticum in your plants. It increase the photosynthesis rate, and when the photosynthesis rate is increased, your plants bloom wonderfully.
Okay sir.
Yeah.
Which medicine is useful for more flowers in adenium plant?
Same. You can use Natrum muraticum. It bloom your plant wonderfully, and along with Silesia, because it increase the absorption rate of nutrition in your plants from the root. So when you give Silesia to your plants, it will overall growth will improve.
Yes sir.
Yes.
Uh, the next question is sir, which medicine can be used for mealybug in China rose and brinjal?
It there is no specific remedies, I would say. You have to observe. I initially in the PPT also I have mentioned that you have to observe the symptoms. It is not like that you have a kind of a problem and there is a remedy related to the. You have to experience the symptom first in your plant, then only you can apply. You just have to observe the symptoms first, then apply. There are so many remedies, individual remedies for individual problems, but you have to select according to the symptoms only, right? Symptom specific remedies are available, but you have to combinedly make a PQRS, then only you can select the remedy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, the moving on to the next question. Remedy for yellowing of leaves of money plant, pothos.
Yellowing. So there are so many reasons of yellowing. First, very common problem is your leaves are overaged. Due to the overage, they fall down. So there is no kind of remedy required for that. But if the photosynthesis rate is reduced in your plant, then you can use uh, the remedy. I would say petroleum you can use, which actually improve the quality of your leaves. Green leaves you can have with this remedy. So you can try this remedy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one of the participant has asked the medicine for the which is the common diseases like a pigeon pea that destroys the crop, sir.
Pigeon pea. No, we don't have such remedies for kind of birds. We don't have remedies. We can't repel them. We can protect from insect and pest.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, the last question, I think, sir. How to match the symptoms of the plant with materia and repetization?
Yeah. So, in homeopathy, in humans, how we can select the remedy? We select the symptoms first. We observe the PQRS. Similarly, we have to observe the symptoms. Like, for example, if we have a small kind of warts in our plants, in homeopathy, in humans, we use the remedy puja, right?
Yes, sir.
Same kind of blisters or what we can say warts are developed in the plants also. If you follow my page, you observe that they which we call galls. These are developed from a viral attack. So in that condition, you have to select the remedy thuja. For that unwanted growth, we use thuja in humans for unwanted growth. So similarly, we have to select the remedy for the particular symptoms. Like other example, if I say in belladonna, we observe the secretions we blood light secretions we observe. So there is a condition in plants where plants secrete blood like discharges which are called gummosis. So in that case we use belladonna. So we have to observe symptoms as we observe in humans. We have to select the symptoms from plant, but first you have to have a very good knowledge of your plant, that what kind of basic nature of your plant, the healthy character of your plant. If you know the healthy character of your plant, then only you will understand the diseased condition of your plant. अगर आपको ये पता है कि आपका प्लांट हेल्दी कंडीशन में कैसा होता है, और जब भी वो डिसीज अटैक होने के बाद उसके सिम्टम चेंज होते हैं, तो देन यू हैव टू ऑब्जर्व कीनली व्हाट आर दी चेंजेस, देन यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट remedy or select the symptom PQRS, then you select the remedy, right? This is the whole procedure.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, there are few more questions to take, sir. uh, which plant leaf is good for cerebral stroke?
Plant leaf, you have to go for homeopath, good homeopath for that.
Okay, sir. Common remedy for indoor plants for healthy growth.
Silesia you can use for indoor outdoor plant because it gives strength, very good strength to your plant. So you can use Silesia as a building block for your plant. So you can use Silesia anytime. And repetition, if you ask me about the repetition of Silesia, once in 3 months you can give Silesia to your plants. It will give very good health to your plants, right? In low potency.
Yes. Yes, sir. Sir, one of the question from the participant, is there any plant leaf which is good for ringworm ringworm infection, for the face glow and remove hyperpigmentation? Which plant can be helpful to remove all this, sir?
I
From the
don't have idea of such kind of plants which are helpful to give results to reduce such kind of skin diseases. You can use homeopathy medicines. We have wonderful remedies like sulfur or sorinum. So select the remedy according to symptoms, not according to disease. If you are homeopath, you have to take a full case of patient, then only you will select the remedy.
Absolutely, sir. Yes, sir. I hope all the participants have cleared their questions. So moving on to the end of the part. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this overwhelming webinar, and we'd be glad to have you today. And thank you all for the participants for the active participation. Thank you, Team Aisha, and thank you to our media partner, Homeopathy 360 Degrees. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Aisha and Homeopathy 360. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.